Hello and good morning everyone. So today is the fourth trading session of this week. So let's get started with today's top stocks and news. The first one is IGL, where we have seen the mixed set of numbers. The net profit of the company is up by 4.5%, reported at 372 crores. Revenue is marginally up by 3% and reported at 4,022 crores. If you look at the operating numbers, EBITDA is down by 14%, reported at 442 crores, and margins are also contracted by 200 basis points on quarterly basis, reported at 11%. The next stock is IRCTC, where the company's net profit is up by 11% at 342 crores. Revenue is again up by 8%, reported at 1,146 crores. Operational numbers on the other side are also on a positive side. EBITDA is up by 8.3%, reported at 404 crores, and margins are also on a stable side, reported at 35.2% on Y&Y basis. The next stock is Prestige Estate, where the company's net profit is reported at 430 crores versus 192 crores. There is complete doubling in the profit of the company. The revenue is again improved by 5.5%, reported at 2,431 crores. Operational numbers are also on a stronger side. EBITDA is up by 44%, reported at 910 crores versus 631 crores, and margins are reported at 37.4% versus 27.4%, which means there is a complete growth of 10% on yearly basis. The next stock is Tata Steel. If you look at the company's net profit, it is reported at 3,183 crores versus 759 crores. Now, if you look at the revenue of the company, it is reported at 58,689 crores, which is up by 9% on yearly basis. Now, directly coming to the operating numbers, if you look at the EBITDA, it is again up by 45%, reported at 8,879 crores, and margins are reported at 15.2% versus 11.4% on yearly basis. Along with that, there is an acquisition of 50% equity stake in Tata Blue Scope Steel. The deal is of around 11 billion rupees. The next stock is Honasa Consumer, where the company's net profit is reported at 538 crores versus 467 crores. Net profit of the company is reported at 39 crores versus the loss of 18.6 crores. So it means clearly the company is now coming in the profitability from the losses of last year. EBITDA is reported at 48 crores versus the EBITDA loss of 31 crores previous year same quarter, and margins are reported at 8.9%. If you see the growth factors of Honasa Consumer, clearly the e-commerce and the modern trade delivered approximately 20% growth respectively, and also they are aiming for the double-digit growth in upcoming quarters as well. The growth momentum continues in younger brand with approximately 20% Y&Y increase, and growth supported by premiumization with collaboration-driven innovation and superior product relaunches as well. So clearly, Honasa Consumer numbers are on a very good trajectory. The next stock is Deepak Nitrite, where the company's net profit is down by 39%, reported at 118 crores versus 194 crores. Revenue is again down by 6.4%. EBITDA is also down by 32%, reported at 204 crores, and margins are contracted by 400 basis points, reported at 10.7%. The next stock is Ircon International, where the company's net profit is down by 34%, reported at 136 crores. Revenue is down by 19.2%. EBITDA is again down by 29.6%, and margins are reported at 7.2% versus 8.2% on yearly basis. So, at the face of it, numbers are not looking good. The next stock is Cochin Shipyard. The numbers are not looking good in this quarter. The net profit of the company is down by 43%, reported at 107 crores. Revenue is again down by 2.2%. EBITDA is down by 63% on yearly basis, and margins are also contracted, reported at 6.5% versus 17.2% on yearly basis. The next stock is Nazara Technologies, where the company's net profit is clearly on a high-rise trajectory, reported at 885 crores. Revenue is again up by 65%. EBITDA is reported at 60 crores, and margins are reported at 11.4% versus 8%. The next stock which you need to look at is Data Pattern, where the company's net profit is reported at 49 crores, which is up by 63% on yearly basis. If you look at the revenue, it is also reported on a very high trajectory at 307 crores versus 91 crores. EBITDA is again up by 97%, reported at 68 crores, and margins are reported at 22.1% versus 38% on yearly basis. The next stock which you need to look at in today's trading session is entire sugar sector, as well as if you see the textile sector will be on a radar in today's trading session, because cabinet also approved the expansion of credit guarantee scheme for exporters with an outlay of 20,000 crores. Basically, the move is expected to reduce credit risk for lending institutions and encourage greater financial support to exporters as well. The next stock which you need to look at in today's trading session is Vedanta, because NCLT concludes hearing today reserve judgment on government plea objecting to Vedanta demerger. So these were some of the stocks which you need to look at in today's trading session. Thank you. Bye-bye.